The feeling's different. I'm in spectacular shape. I'm a lot different body shape than I was 2 years ago because I've been spending a year doing the short course stuff. So it's been funny. A lot of people are like, "Wow, you look so fit at the moment." And you're like, "Oh, thank you." But the feeling's different. I feel very fast. I feel very fresh. You know, both physically and mentally, and
nice.
You know, they're good things to be in. A good position to be in coming into Kona, because this race is all about being able to suffer for a long period of time, and I think I'm prepared ready to do that.
And how many kilos were you before doing? This is a good question. Yeah. How many kilos were you before and now? After doing the Olympics in speed stuff.
Yeah, I used to race here at 78 kilos, so I was a relatively big guy.
Okay.
And now I'm about 76.7, so about a kilo and a bit. But I've really lost a lot out of my bum, I guess.
Oh yeah.
I used to carry a big ass, and now it's really trimmed down and just leaned up. I think the short stuff really forces that upon you because you're trying to run fast, and it can be detrimental sometimes to Ironman racing. So we're going to find out on Saturday. But in every long, I did ITU long course worlds this year. Man, it was devastating. So
and it seems to be very good for you at the time of your career, because a lot of Ironmans, you got a break and fresh.
Yeah.
You feel fresh. We see you fresh.
Yeah.
And rest. Yeah, man.
Oh, I think it's what other athlete in Ironman who I'm racing this week has spent a year racing the fastest guys in the world? None. Right. So you got to look at the positives, and maybe my bike's not as strong as it was in years past, but I've just got to keep up now. Like I don't need to push the pace. I don't need to be aggressive because I'm very, very confident in my run, and I showed that in Spain, and there's a great field here. Guys like Crowe and the Ray Alert boys, and I think Marino this year. They're going to be very, very aggressive. Pete Jacobs is very, very aggressive on the run. So it could play into my hands if people get tactical and keep it back. And if you come down to the last 3 or 4K, I know I'm fast enough to win this thing.
Yeah, and that's what I'm going to ask you. Do you think it's going to come down to the marathon? I mean, every year you can see that. But this time, do you think those guys are going to go low 240s, or is that the year?
Yeah, we always talk about sub 240s,
Sub 240s,
we're always doing low 240s, but that sub
right.
240 time is that time we're all chasing, and I think who knows? They're talking about big wins now. The soil's up, and they're talking about big trade winds coming through. With the swells on Saturday. So conditions play. If those winds come up, it can play havoc on the bike and destroy a lot of people and take people out of the game straight away. So, but at the end of the day, you just got to look at the history of this race. You put together a fast marathon, you're right at the pointy end of this field, and more times than not, if you put together the fastest marathon, you win this race. So, you look at things that way.
Okay, man. Good luck. I'll see you on the course.
Cheers.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.